Today I wanted to talk a little bit more about keeping up with marketing trends, but I'll take it down a little more to a granular level and chat about some things I've observed in the last week or so. So stay tuned, folks. Howdy, folks. Happy Friday, late morning. I have the puffer on, but it's probably going to come off here in about 2 seconds because it's starting to get up in the little mid 60s here. So don't let that be an indicator that it's back being cold in Virginia. That's not until tomorrow. This is just me being outside this morning, a little bit of a chill. I wanted to follow up a little bit on yesterday's chat about keeping up with marketing trends and voice and stuff like that, with taking it down to a granular level and constantly looking at, and this kind of harkens back to an old joke I have. I always say that marketing is drinking and guessing, but realistically, drinking part sometimes, yeah, but guessing, it's making informed decisions, okay, based on information that you have and research and stuff like that. So when you look at like the social media apps you use on a regular basis, and even some of the other apps you use to help your social media experience, like camera and film apps and stuff like that, do you ever actually just play with them a little bit every once in a while and figure out like if there's any new features, anything different, anything upgraded? Perfect example was yesterday. Those of you that follow me on Instagram usually know that these videos go on YouTube, but I also push them to Instagram TV. Okay, which Instagram TV for the longest time was kind of its own standalone site of Instagram, and if you didn't really know about it, it wasn't really there. It was just like this little icon in the corner. Well, what I noticed yesterday when I was pushing yesterday's video to Instagram TV was it had a little thing that said add to timeline, and I go, whoa, what's that? So I added it to timeline. And what it did was it pushed a 30-second, minute, whatever intro to my actual Instagram feed to kind of promote my Instagram TV. Okay, so that kind of got me thinking that as marketers and as social media experts, stuff like that, we need to constantly be looking at the tools we use to see if anything's been changed, updated, upgraded, and stuff like that. And I know a lot of us have the apps to automatically update on our devices and stuff like that, but have you ever actually gone into the App Store or the Google Play Store, whatever, and looked at what's new with an app upgrade? Sometimes you want to read that and say, hey, well, that's a pretty cool new feature. Had I not been already using Instagram TV and maybe this feature would have spurred me to start using Instagram TV, but I never would have known about it really unless I actually was looking into the app, okay, or I was looking at the list of upgrades, okay. So the big takeaway here is, if we're in the social media marketing world, we're in a position to make recommendations for clients, okay. It's our due diligence to understand the technology that we work with, okay. And I'm guilty of this. For the longest time, I was, because a lot of my work is done on a higher altitude strategy level. Okay, by nature, I'm a strategist. Okay, so a lot of times I don't get into, unless I'm, this recent push to my content has really helped this. But traditionally, I've been more of a, the research shows that your audience is on this platform, so let's go ahead and push. Let's go ahead and do an initiative on this platform. I have an expert in this platform. Okay, so I would actually farm that up. So I didn't really have a lot of direct knowledge. It was more high strategy, but now I'm realizing that, and I need to augment that with day-to-day understanding and knowledge. So okay, that was kind of like my path here into learning and understanding things more. So, but yeah, that's the big takeaway. If we are in that position and have that responsibility to make recommendations to clients, let's get into these apps. Let's figure out, what's new with them, how to best use these tools. Because, for example, to go back to Instagram, 8 years ago was a way to post cool pictures with funny filters. Okay, now Instagram is a pretty freaking powerful tool to, build a brand on. Okay, and I know people, Bree, I'm talking to you, who are amazing at Instagram, and they build a complete brand on one platform. Okay, and that's amazing. We have this power to do this. Okay, to where before, when I started in the marketing world decades ago, you know, when we started having social media platforms, you had to shotgun it out. Okay, you had all these platforms. You didn't really know, you know, you didn't really have a big following on each platform and enough features. So you had to be active on these platforms. Nowadays, you can be very streamlined on one or two platforms. Okay, so think about that. Okay, and make sure you're understanding the tools in which we work with. So, all right, folks. Happy Friday. I'll talk to you tomorrow. If you're not a YouTuber on the weekends, I'll talk to you Monday. You'll catch up with a couple of videos. So take care. Enjoy the warm weather while it lasts. All right, folks.